Hi guys, welcome to my channel. Welcome to DIY Art Plus. So today I'm gonna make a really nice painting, and I'm saying a nice painting, but trust me, it's very simple. You guys can also paint it if you like. So go grab your canvas, maybe a watercolor paint on a watercolor paper. You can also do that, but here I'm using a canvas. It's a 8x10 size of canvas. It's a frame canvas. And these are the brushes. I'm gonna use a flat brush. This is number 6 size, and this is number 0 size. These are my favorite brushes. It's very old. All right, and these are the color I'm gonna use. So I'm gonna start with the white. So this is the white paint. Next one is the red. Okay, and the yellow paint. And I'm also using this one. It's a blue, light blue, and this is kind of a dark green and brown. All right, and this is just a black paint. All right, so these are the color I'm gonna use today. So let's start painting. Again, you can also paint this on a piece of watercolor paper if you like. So let's start painting. So make sure you also grab a cup of water so you can clean your brushes there. Now if you're new here, make sure you subscribe to my channel, and if you like this video, give a big thumbs up. So let's start with this painting. Now I have a little plan. So what my plan is, I'm gonna make a nice sky on the top here, a little water area down here, and I'm also gonna add a nice kind of a little cabin right here. So that's my plan. So I'm just gonna kind of maybe I want to paint it this way. Sorry. Okay, now I'm gonna add a nice little cabin here. So let me add I'm just drawing like basic shape of a little cabin here. So you don't have to do this part. You can do this when you are done with your background, and you can just paint it with the cabin. I mean, just paint with the brushes. All right, so basically what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna add a little roof area here. So something like this. I'm not really making it too big cabin here. So that's my roof. Like you can say a little house. Okay, and then so this is the basic outline again. Just so that I get idea like where I want to add this. All right, so let's start painting. So again, this top area is gonna be the sky, this is gonna be the water and the land. All right, so I'm gonna start with the yellow color. So make sure you take a little water. All right, and I'm just gonna mix a little bit of white and tiny bit of yellow here. Okay, and then my sun is gonna come maybe right here. So I'm just gonna add a little bit of yellow like that. I'm just going left and right. You can paint over that pencil line if you draw anything here. Okay, I'm also gonna come later down because I'm not sure where I wanna stop for the sky. So just maybe a little bit down. Okay, again, I'm just taking the white and the yellow. As you are painting, you can also do the edges of your canvas so that you don't have to go at the end and do the edges then. However you prefer. And obviously you don't have to worry about if you are painting with the watercolor. I like to just use a little bit of water. It just makes it so much easier to apply this paint. Okay, all right, now I'm just gonna mix the yellow and the red to make a nice orange. Okay, so I'm just gonna take the yellow first. and then tiny little red. Alright, and I'm just gonna add more orange right here. And I'm just blending this yellow and the orange together. Now you can add any brush strokes type you want. I'm just going left and right, keeping it very simple because it's a very nice, beautiful morning out there. Okay, now I'm gonna clean my brush. Okay, and then I'm just gonna take some blue, just this light blue I have, and I'm just gonna start from top of my canvas here. And as I'm going again, I'm just gonna do the edges. Again, I like to use the water because it just makes it so much easier to apply any paint. Obviously, don't take too much water. Okay. Okay, I'm just not gonna overlap this yellow right now. I'm just gonna color all the white space I have on the top. Okay, so now I'm just gonna apply a little bit of white, just like very randomly like that, and I'm just gonna blend it all together to create, like, you know, little texture, more different colors on the sky. So something like this. I'm not into a lot of like blending everything a lot with this white and the blue. I'm just gonna keep it the way I have here. Now I'm gonna clean my brush. Okay, and then I'm gonna make sure you don't have too much water for this next part. Okay, and then I'm just gonna take some white, just a white paint, and I'm just gonna go between these two colors, the blue and the yellow I have here. Okay, just very lightly brushing between this area. Okay, and then I'm just gonna take some more yellow, apply more yellow wherever I feel like I want to. Going into the blue now, very lightly. Same thing on the other side here a little bit. Do you see how it looks kind of a greenish there? Okay, I'm not going on this area here. I'm just gonna clean my brush. And I'm just gonna take more yellow. I'm sorry, white. And I'm just going over this yellow area and adding some white lines. Blending that. Okay, I'm just gonna let my sky a little bit dry, and then I'll go over that area with more white. Alright, so now basically I have like a little water, like a pond you can say, on this area. So let me go ahead and apply some more yellow and some blue there. So I'm gonna take a little white, Okay. Alright, so I'm just gonna draw the outline so you guys can, you know, get more idea where I'm drawing this water pond, you can say. So let's say I'm gonna add a little pond, maybe here, like that. Okay, it's not gonna be the best because I'm gonna add more land on the around that area. Okay, so I hope that makes sense whatever I'm saying here. So okay, so I think I like that. So let me cover some area with the yellow. So I have my sun over here, so I'm gonna add more yellow on this area. And I'm also gonna go over this color with some more different color on top of it. So basically I'm just adding the background color, you can say, for now. Okay, I'm gonna just clean my brush, add some white and some blue. So white, blue, blend it all together. It might turn green, which is okay. I like that. Same thing here. Okay, I'm just going left and right, like making a nice big smooth brush strokes. Okay, again, you can do the edges if you like. Okay, I'm just gonna add some more white. Just going left and right, just trying to keep a very light pressure. Okay, I'm just gonna clean my brush. Okay, I'm just gonna let this dry a little bit because sometimes it takes a little time to dry. All right, now I'm gonna add some more white on my sky again. It's almost dry. Okay, just adding more blue. So if you want to make your sky more blue, more darker, you can add more blue there. If you want to make it lighter, just add more white, or you know, you can also use like a purple color. It's a very good color for the sky. So okay, that's all I'm gonna do. Now I'm gonna also like just add a little touch of red again around this area, just maybe tiny bit. Okay, so I'm just taking red and just going left and right again on this area a little bit. So something like this, barely like touching my canvas. Make sure you don't have too much water, or make sure you don't have any water on your brush. Okay, just gonna clean my brush, and I'm gonna use my small brush and add a nice big sun here. Okay, and I'm just gonna use my yellow, just a yellow for now. You can also like turn your canvas if you want to. It just makes it easier. And I'm gonna add a nice big moon. Try to make it like I'm trying to make a nice big circle here. Oh, I don't think so you can see that, so let me also use some white. Okay, I think I have to let this dry a little bit, and then I'm gonna come over one more time with some more white, because I don't like the way this looks right now. So okay, I'm just gonna let this dry again. All right, then I'm gonna clean my brush. All right, and then I'm just gonna add some orange. On this area here. Okay, you can also again let this dry, and then it will be much easier. Okay, I'm just taking more white. Okay, I'm just gonna add more yellow, and this time I'm trying not to blend a lot because I already add a lot of colors here, and I'm just gonna add like 1 or 2 brush strokes here with the yellow, and I'm just gonna leave it alone like that. And I'm gonna do the same thing with some red and the orange. Okay, and I'm also gonna do the same thing with some blue. So I'm talking about this light blue I have, mostly on this area. Okay, all right, I'm gonna let this dry. I might go over that area after I'm done with the next part. So let me just clean my brush, and I'm gonna grab some more white. You need a lot of white for this painting. Okay. All right, so now everything around on this area it's all snow. So let me go ahead and clean my brush and add a nice snow around. Okay, so first I'm gonna cover my cabin I have here. So for that I'm gonna use my small brush, and I'm just gonna use this brown and basically I'm just gonna cover this bottom area. Okay, so it's better to have a pencil line. I mean, if you don't, you can always draw a kind of a rectangle here first. Doesn't have to be perfect because I'm gonna add a lot of snow around. Okay, you can also do the whole outline if you like with the brown, because guess what, I'm gonna add a lot of snow, so you're not gonna see a lot of this brown line. Okay, and right there. Okay, so now I'm also gonna cover this whole area with just a brown, and also this area right here. Okay, I'm just gonna clean my brush and just add some white lines. So I'm gonna add some vertical lines. Sorry. So I'm gonna add some vertical lines like this. Okay, same thing here. Okay, after I add this line, I'm just gonna go over those lines one more time, and I'm just gonna keep adding this type of a texture. It gives a look of, like, you know, wood. You might have to go like 2 to 3 times to make it looks like this. Okay, I'm gonna add a little bit more white, and I'm gonna continue with that just one more time. Just keeping my brush strokes like going up and down. Okay, that's all I'm gonna do. Okay, I'm just gonna take just a plain brown now, and I'm just gonna add a line right here, so you know, you can see those two areas are now separate. Okay, I'm just gonna clean my brush and just add, and then I'm just gonna add like a little door, some windows, using just a white for now. Okay, so after my white dries, I can add some more different color there to make it looks like there's some people inside. So basically I'm just gonna add like a little door right here. Okay, and then I'm just gonna add like a little square window, or whatever size window you want to add. Maybe same thing on this area right here. Now I also have like a little door back here. Okay, I'm just gonna keep adding more windows. Long windows, small windows. Okay. Alright, that's good. Alright, I'm just gonna add some more white on this area right here, because I really want to make these two areas separate. Okay, and then I'm just gonna add like a little line across this area. Okay, I think I like that. Now I'm just gonna add snow right here after this area dry, and after I'm done adding some other things around. So I'm gonna use my round brush this time. So let me use this one. Let's see if I can find the number. Oh, this is number 10, it says. All right, now I'm gonna add a little heel on both sides using just a white. Okay, so just gonna take a little white. Now because of this area it's still kind of a little wet, I might grab some of the background color, which is okay. And if you don't, you might have to add colors there. So let's say I'm gonna add some a little heel, maybe starting from here, right there. Okay, and then same thing on the other side. This here I have like a little mountain far away from here. Okay, and I'm just gonna cover everything like that with just a white. All right, and I'm gonna grab some blue. Right now, obviously there's no blue in snow, but when we use a little bit of blue, it gives a look for, like, you know, a shadow. So here I'm gonna make a very light blue here. So I'm taking some blue and whole lots of white in here. Okay, so as you can see, it's like a very light blue here. Now I'm gonna cover most of this area right here with this color. So let me go ahead and do that, and then I'll tell you how to add more, like a definition. So first I'm gonna add the shape of my leg. So let's say maybe I have this line going here. Okay, same thing on the other side. Maybe I want to cover more of this area here. Okay, all right, again, everything else I'm just gonna very quickly cover that. I need to make more paint. Now again, every time you make this color, it's gonna be different shade every time, but don't worry, this is just a background color. We'll add more colors around. Okay, I'm gonna make it slightly darker because I know you guys not able to see what I'm doing on this area here. So let me make it darker. I'm just doing this part quickly because I really don't want to make my video too long here, right? So okay, you can also do the same thing on your mountain. Okay, I need to make more paint. Let me know how do you like this painting. I mean, obviously it's not it's still in the process. So okay, I also like to do the edges as I'm doing this because it just makes it so much easier. Okay, that's all I'm gonna do. All right, so now I feel like I really want to go back on this area and make it more like or natural look kind of on this area. So I'm just gonna, you know, just add more here, bring this a little bit more inside here, and same thing right there. Okay, same thing on the other side. I'm just gonna bring this area a little bit more in. Okay, I like that. All right, so now I'm just gonna just fill everything. I still see that it's still not done, and that's all I'm gonna do. Done with the painting? Not really. Okay, so now I'm just gonna go ahead and add some more white. So I'm not cleaning my brush. I'm just gonna take just a plain white this time, and I'm gonna like barely like add a little bit of white. So let's say my light is coming from this way, and you can see some highlight of this snow on this area here. Okay, so something like this, just on the tip of this mountain. Okay, same thing on the other side here. Just maybe a little bit on this area. Now I'm also gonna use just a little touch of this blue, just a blue here, and adding kind of little blue on this area, because you can see these are the shadows, and kind of blending that area. Okay, same thing, just a little touch of like blue on this area. Obviously it's not perfect, it doesn't have to be perfect. Just adding a little blue under the snow area here. Okay, now I'm also gonna add just a white, just very randomly again on this area here. Okay, so now this mountain is basically too big, coming all the way to here, and something like this. Okay, and then I'm just gonna add some more blue right here. Okay, and then just gonna add more white right here. So I'm basically like overlapping all these colors. Okay, all right, so now I'm just gonna add some trees now. So let me go ahead and start adding some trees first. And actually, you know what, you can also let your snow dry a little bit if you wanna do that first. You can also do that, but before I add my trees, I'm gonna also add the reflection of this sun, using that big brush, the round brush, and just using yellow and white, mixing those together, and just adding a little like yellow like that. Okay, I'm just gonna use more white because that really makes this yellow pop up more. and then I'm gonna do the same thing with the blue. Let me clean my brush. Make sure you don't take too much water, and just taking blue, just using tip of my brush and adding a little touch of blue on the edges. Okay, now randomly I'm also gonna add some more blue like that in the middle, like that, because you know. Okay, and I'm also gonna do the same thing with white. So let me clean and use some white. Same thing again, just very randomly. Mostly I'm gonna add the reflection of this white where my sun is, so maybe right here. Okay, so first I'm gonna add white, and I'm also gonna add white obviously on this area because I really don't want it to make it too yellowish. So now this looks white right now, right? But trust me, it's not gonna be white once it's dry. It's gonna be like kind of lighter yellow, because the paint I'm using, it's like very thin, and when it's dry it looks kind of lighter than what it looks when I paint. Okay, so same thing, I'm gonna add some white lines. Okay, I'm just adding yellow more on this area. Alright, so now just gonna add more white because I don't feel like this is still right. Okay, that's better. I'm gonna add some black first. So let me take some black, and I'm gonna go under this white area first. So I'm basically gonna do the outline inside the lake. I'm sorry, the pond. Okay, so I'm gonna do something like this. Trust the process again, just go for it. Okay, and I like to use a little bit of water because you know it's just so much easy. Okay. Okay, I mix the paint and white, paint and water, and I'm just gonna apply it inside that white line I just add. Now I'm not really making it too realistic painting here. If you are making something like that, I mean obviously don't add a too dark line like I am doing here, but I like to do it this way because I'm gonna add more white later to cover some of the black area. Okay, now I want to make some area more darker, more thicker. So let's say this area right here, I want to make a little bit more thicker, so I'm just adding lines like that. Okay, same thing right here and also right here. Okay, I'm gonna do the same thing on this area here. You can also do the same thing all the way around your edges. All right, now I'm gonna let this dry, and then I'll show you how I add more white. So I'm also gonna add some stones also. So let me also do that. So I'm just gonna add like a little oval shape kind of a stones, or you can add any type of stones here if you like, but this is optional. I like to add some stones, some big stones, small stones. Okay, I'm not gonna go too crazy. Okay, and also some outside. Now I also have some big stones on this area. Okay, all right, I'm gonna clean my brush and I'm gonna start adding some big trees, some small trees. Now let's see, I'm gonna use this brush. If you have a smaller brush, you can also use a smaller round brush, or you can also use a fan brush. I don't have a fan brush, but it's easier to add this type of trees. Okay, so the first thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna use my small brush to add a tree trunk. Obviously you're not gonna see that tree trunk, so it doesn't have to be perfect. So the first big tree I'm gonna add is maybe right here, and the next one I'm gonna add like a little small one right here. Okay, and same thing on the other side. You can also add some trees first and see how many you want to add, so you get more idea, but I'm really not adding a lot of trees here. So I have some trees from close to this cabin here. I have a lot of trees close to the cabin. Okay, and the one last right here. This is kind of a little tall. Okay, now to add the trees, I'm gonna use actually a green color. So I'm just using this dark green I have, and I'm not using any water for this part. Okay, so let's start with this tree. So basically, I'm just gonna start adding a little dot here like that. You can make your trees like the branches go up or down, however you prefer. Okay, I'm just gonna make it looks like it's going down and upward like that. Okay, I'm gonna use a little water because it's not as easy, because my paints are too thick. Now because of my background is still wet, I'm grabbing some white, and it look like it's blending with the white, and it looks more like a light green, right? Okay, so I like that. Alright, I'm gonna keep adding more trees. You can add as many trees as you like. Sometimes more is better, but obviously it's up to you. So I'm just going left, right, left, right, left, right as I'm coming down, making my brush strokes longer. Okay, and I'm coming all the way down. I'm not even able to see my tree trunks. So okay, same thing on the other side. Let me go ahead and do that. Okay, I'm almost done with these trees, and then I'm gonna add some snow on these trees. Okay, I'm just gonna add some more trees, maybe right here. Or maybe I'm gonna make this tree a little bit longer. Gonna come all the way down. So this tree is going all the way out of my canvas here. I'm gonna do the same thing on the bottom of my canvas because it's a big tree. Okay, one more small tree I'm gonna add maybe right here. Alright, and I'm also gonna add some different type of grass, I want to say, down here, but let me see how I want to do it. Okay, so that's all I'm gonna do with these trees. Now I'm gonna add some snow, so let me clean my brush. And I'm just gonna use some white paint. So first I'm gonna cover the roof of the cabin here, and I'm just painting over the brown I have here. And I'm also overlapping some of my tree area here. Okay, it's like really chilled, so I have some snow, some ice. So for that I'm gonna use my small brush and just gonna take some white, and I have some ice kind of dripping, melting. Okay, same thing here. Okay, I have also some snow sitting on the door area right here, maybe. Same thing on the top of the windows. Okay, I'm gonna clean my brush and I'm gonna add some yellow. Okay, so I'm gonna cover this door area with the yellow So it looks like there's some lights in the cabin. Okay, I like that. Alright, so that's better. Okay, I'm gonna clean my brush. And I'm gonna take my big brush again. And I'm basically gonna add some snow on these trees. But before I do that, actually I really want to add some more trees, and these trees are too far away from here, and it's basically look more like a lightest green. So I'm gonna take some green, just a tiny little green, and a lot of white. Okay, and then I'm just gonna add a whole bunch of other trees, like not a lot, but just maybe some. So maybe like here. Okay, so one there, maybe one here. Okay, I'm gonna also come and cover some of the area down here because, you know, I really want to add some more trees. So I'm gonna add like one more here. Maybe a lot of other trees on this area. So something like this. So I see some green there. It's not a perfect color of or maybe a perfect shape of a tree here. Okay, so some here. So you see some trees there, but it's not like a perfect shape, you can say. Okay, so it's going all the way around that area here. Okay, same thing on this area. So obviously these trees are not on the mountain, but it's away from the mountain. But obviously, you know, this is how you see. And I'm sorry, I don't have to even explain. Okay, I'm almost done with that trees. Now obviously if you want to do the edges, you can also, like, you know, add maybe a tree or two here. Okay, same thing on the other side. Okay, I like that. Now I'm gonna also add some darker trees. So I'm just adding water with this green here, and I'm gonna do the same thing. Make sure you don't take too much water. Okay, I'm just gonna add a big small little tree. I don't know why I say big smaller tree. Okay, that's there. Maybe one here. Okay, I'm also gonna add a whole bunch of small trees on this area. Now I'm not going over that light green. I have a little space between these trees, so I'm just adding that tree there. So something like that. Who wanna live here? I'm not the person who wanna live here. I like more I wanna say spring and summer because I like flowers. So okay, I'm just gonna, you know, also add some more depths like that. Okay, I also have like little, like some bushes around this cabin. So I'm just adding kind of some dots there. Okay, I'm just gonna clean my brush, and now I'm gonna add a bunch of snow. So for that I need more paint, more white paint. Okay, and then to add snow, it's super easy. Just basically place this white on your tree. So I'm basically gonna add like that. Doesn't have to be perfect, just as long as you see some white on your trees, you are good. Okay, so something like this. Adding more on the tip maybe. Okay, so yeah, just maybe a couple more things left. Now, do you see my sun here? It's not that white anymore. But I'm just gonna add like a little touch of like, oh no, okay, I take some blue. Don't do that. Okay, I'm gonna let this dry first. Okay, let me finish my trees first. The other thing I forgot to show you, let's do that after I'm done with this, is I'm gonna add some shadows of these trees on the ground. So these three are big ones. I'm really like adding more snow on this tree here. Okay, and this one. Okay, so the tree I have in the background, I'm also gonna add some dots on those trees, just so that you know you can see there some snow on those trees too. So I'm talking about that light green, kind of a mint color tree I have there. Okay, same thing for these trees here. Just basically like adding some dots, you can say here. Now if you're painting on like bigger canvas, it must be like it will be a lot easier, because basically it's not too small like I have here. So okay, some white on this tree also. Okay, I'm also adding snow obviously on this tree I have on the side. So let me show you in just a second here. Right here. I don't know if you can see that, but same thing here I'm gonna do. Okay, now the other thing I'm gonna do here is add some shadows. So in order to like, I'm gonna to add this shadow, I'm gonna make kind of a light blue color. So let me show you how I do that. So I'm not cleaning my brush, I'm just taking some white, some blue, and so the sun is here. I'm gonna add the shadow going this way. So this is still not that dark. Let me make it more darker. And I'm also taking a little bit of black here. Okay, just maybe a little more black. Okay, so I think I like that. So I'm just adding the shadow like that, going left and right of this tree. So that's my shadow. Same thing under this tree. And obviously I'm gonna add a lot of shadow for let's start with this one first. So underneath I'm just going all of this tree. And also adding the shadow of this cabin now this way. So I'm going on the left side here. Okay, I also have some shadow obviously on this area because this is all the area that my son is not coming. Okay, that's all I'm gonna do. Okay, now I'm just gonna add some more snow. So let me clean my brush. Okay, so basically I'm just gonna take some more white and add kind of layer, you can say some more kind of a little hill right here. So I have some more snow sitting on that area, also some snow here. Okay, same thing maybe right here. Obviously around this house, I mean a cabin. Okay, some snow maybe here. Obviously more snow around my stone area here. Okay, and remember I said I'm gonna go around this water area to add like a more snow, more white. So basically I'm just gonna go and add a little white. So let's say I have some snow sitting on this area here, and obviously on this area. Okay, so I'm just adding this type of a snow close to where my stones are, because that's where the snow gets stuck. And let's see, I'm just gonna add more white lines like that because there's some more snow also on that area. Okay, so maybe I'm gonna add more snow here. So yeah, basically wherever you really want to, add more snow, I'm just adding more snow here everywhere I feel like I want to. Not really thinking a lot. So I also have some snow sitting on the rocks. So I'm just gonna basically lay some snow on top of the rocks like that. Okay, now you can also step back a little bit, see where you want to add more snow, you get more idea. So maybe I want to add more white on this area here. Also here. Basically what I'm doing is breaking this sharp black line I have, because I really don't want it to be too sharp like I have it right now. Okay, I like that. This is much better. All right, so now the one more thing I really want to do is add more white on this water, because it's I see a lot of colors here, but it's still not as blended as I want. So I'm taking a little water and a little bit of white, and I'm just going over that area. Now you can skip this part if you like, but I really wanna, you know, do this part because, so now this part looks kind of a little scarier. I'm saying scarier, but once everything is dry, you're not gonna see a lot of white here like you are seeing here right now. It's gonna be much more blended with the background because I use some white. I'm sorry, I use some water. Okay, I'm gonna let that dry. Okay, and then I'm gonna add some white on my sun right here because I add some green mistakenly. And I'm also gonna add a little touch of orange under the sun area. Okay, I'm gonna clean. And I'm just gonna blend this. Okay, that's all I'm gonna do. Now I'm done with this painting. The one thing I want to do one more time is add some light blue on this area here. I'll show you why I do that, because right now I don't see the snow here. In order to make it looks like there's some snow, I have to make that area more darker. Okay, now you can definitely let that dry, but I'm not gonna do that, and I'm gonna clean my brush, add some white on top of that. Okay, and then I'm gonna use my same big brush. Okay, make sure you don't have any water. So basically I'm just adding some snow like that. Okay, and then I'm just gonna add more snow like that. This will look more like a snow now, because of, you see the shadow of that different color, shadow of the snow. So okay, same thing I'm also gonna do. I'm also gonna add some more white on this area here. And I also have some snow sitting on this area here. So I'm just adding like some depths like that. Okay, that's better. Alright, I think I'm done here. What do you think about this painting? Now, I'm also gonna I feel like as I'm looking at this, I feel like I really want to do this and that. So there is so many ways you can stop. So many what I was saying, I don't even know what I was saying. Oh yeah, you can stop at any time. You can just keep adding more if you like, but it's obviously it's addictive. I can't stop myself sometimes, so sometimes I have to decide when I want to stop. But I guess I'm gonna stop here. Okay, maybe I'm gonna add more snow still. As you can see, I cannot stop. I want to add more snow here. I really am adding a lot of snow down here on the ground. Well, everything else is snow already. It's just more snow maybe. Okay. Oh yeah, I have snow sitting on this area here too. On this bushes I have a little bit on that area. Okay, guess what? I'm done. I still see this green. I don't know, I hate that green on my son, but that's okay. That's fine. Okay, I'm done. Finally. Okay, so yeah, what do you think about this painting? Let me know, and let me know if you have any question about this. I mean, again, it's very nice morning here, so the sky is very nice and clean. You can also add some clouds if you like. Why not? But yeah, here I'm all done. Let me know what do you think about this painting. Again, give a big thumbs up if you like this video, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you are new here. Again, thank you for painting with me. Please share your painting. I love to see your paintings. Again, I have social media link on the bottom. You can share your painting with me there. I love to see that. But yeah, thank you again for painting. I will see you next time whenever we paint again together. Take care. Bye.